All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this Monday afternoon. Just a real quick video to let you guys know I am working on the miniatures for the new Army Painter speed paints, and so I just wanted to give a quick progress report. I am going to turn the camera around. First, I want to say I used my Iwata Neo, which is this guy right here. I got it at Hobby Lobby for $59.99, and I'm told that that is a decent price. That's probably about the going price. My old Master airbrush, which was an El Cheapo that I bought with my compressor, it finally took a shit, and I just thought it was best to just go get a decent airbrush, and I did. I've heard good news that this is a good beginner airbrush, and what I really like about it is it comes with two reservoir cups, the big one that you see there on it, and then a small one, and I find that I like using the smaller one more because it's easier to clean, and you don't waste as much paint. You feel, with a bigger reservoir, you want to put more paint in it because you feel like it's not full and you're going to run out. But the nice thing about an airbrush is the whole point of it is it smoothly and evenly distributes the paint, in a fast manner. And my compressor's underneath the table there. And like I said, it's just a cheapo compressor, but it has served me well. I've had it for about 2 years now. And it has done me well. I can't argue with it. It was, it was a Master series. I bought it off of Amazon, so you can, I bought it off of eBay when I still had an eBay account. But yeah, I got the Iwata Neo for $60 at Hobby Lobby. So if you're looking for a good beginner to intermediate airbrush, I can highly recommend this one. It's really nice, easy to clean. I don't break it down very often. I use Vince Ventrello's method where he does 25% cleaner and the rest is water, so 75% water, 25% cleaner, and it works great. It cleans out the airbrush, cleans out the reservoir. I have no dry tip. I have no problems with it. I used it a couple months ago when I was working on my Nurgle Rotters for Blood Bowl, and I just broke it out. I put some paint in it, and boom, it just worked. So again, I cleaned it the same way Vince shows to clean it on his video. Go check that out. Vince has a lot of great videos out there, and he's an awesome painter as well. So I just wanted to show you guys the Iwata Neo. That's what I use. I keep it in the box just so it doesn't get banged up or dinged up or anything like that. And then what I did is I showed in the video earlier, I bought some El Cheapo Warhammer Fantasy wargs or undead. They look like undead wolves to me, but I bought them dirt cheap. They were $5 for 5, so $1 each. And I put them on a little cheap base. I'm going to turn the camera around to see my ugly mug, but I just put them on a cheap base. And I don't know if you can see under the light here. It might get washed. There we go. These were already put together. I had no say in how they went together, but I don't know how much they had to be put together. It doesn't look like. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. You can see there's a little bit of a mold line, but it kind of fits in well. So this is unprimered. That is what I bought. And as you can see, it's quite a, it looks almost 3D at you, huh? Looks pretty nice. And it's got some decent detail. The hollow is center, as you can see. But yeah, if you guys know what these are, tell me down in the notes. But I did a 2-step prime where I primered them black, just flat black, and then I went over them with Monster Brown, Army Painter's Monster Brown. I just thinned it down. I thinned it a little too much. I started getting a little bit spider effect in the airbrush, but that's my fault. But again, I figured I'm just going to slap some contrast over here. Now you can do a dry brush. So basically I did a zenithal with the Monster Brown on the top. As you can see, the bottom is still black. And I did it from the front, so you can see the back here isn't covered. And it looks pretty good. I mean, I like the way they came out. The only downside is they don't stand up. I thought the base would be good enough, but it's not. It's a cheap little base. I'm just going to glue a penny down to the bottom. I don't really care about these. These are just, I may or may not use them in a role-playing game. But you can see I got a little bit of the Monster Brown on there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over them with a bone white. I have some Master Touch acrylic. This stuff, this was $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. And this will last me a lifetime. I don't foresee me running out. I also have some white ink, I believe. So I could use the white ink if I wanted to, and I could airbrush it. But I want to try the slap chop method with a heavy brush. And actually, they gave me a brush. What did I do? It's right here. Nope, that's the Army Painter brush. They gave me a brush. Oh, it's right here. The speed paints came with this brush from Army Painter. The monster brush, and it's for applying the speed paints. So I'm going to use this brush because that's what they're kind of saying is good for it. But I've got a heavy dry brush right here. I'm going to use this guy, and I'm going to do a dry brush. This is a Master Stroke round number 4. These you can pick up at Hobby Lobby. They're synthetic tips, but they hold up pretty well. They're relatively cheap, and Hobby Lobby always has them on sale for a very good price. So I have several of those. You can see I got a couple brushes up there that I keep, and of course I have my whole series of Army Painter brushes, and I got a couple there on my wet palette that I keep. So I'm gonna glue a penny onto these, but you can see now all I've got to do is do the white dry brush, and then I'm going to go over these with probably the malignant green. I'm not sure. I haven't picked out a color theme yet for these wolves. If you have a suggestion or an idea, drop it down in the notes below, the show notes there. I'm obviously posting this off of my phone, so I hope everybody enjoys it and it looks okay and the sound is okay. Let me know if you want to see some more miniature painting stuff. Let me know. I'd love to do more. Like I said, I had a little time today between running my errands and picking up my kid from school that I wanted to give these a test. So I'm going to take a break from the recording and I'm going to do some of this Master Touch acrylic and do a little dry brush on these and see how it fares. So for now, that's it, and I'll stay tuned for part 2. And as always, peace and hair grease, and remember, Mr. Mean says, be nice. Thanks, guys.